There's no doubt that this little bird was caught by a bear and ravaged like that. The swamp here stops you from walking forward. I've been stuck here for like an hour now. My feet are getting a bit cold because my foot went straight into the swamp. I'm at a little village. That's the village of Kultuks. The guys who gave me a ride took me to a hostel over there, and that hostel was like 500 ruble. Yes, I am at Lake Baikal. This Lake Baikal, all of it over there, it's bigger than Wales, the size of Wales. Wales is such a small part of Britain that Lake Baikal will swallow it. The locals, or Russian people, they don't call it Lake Baikal. They call it Baikal. I think we have tried to Englishise so many things. It is the deepest lake in the world. I've really challenged myself this time. I've done a lot of things. And here, the only problem, if you keep going that way, you could encounter bears. I'm not scared of bears. Apprehensive, yeah, and a bit worried because I don't want to lose my scalp. I love my brains. Without my brains, I wouldn't be doing this. And without my stomach, of course, I wouldn't be walking right now. So I came from the village over there. It looks like you can walk. It's really not walkable, this. You can't really walk on this. It's very hard. And the swamp, holes, and places that looks like a bear was sleeping. So I wouldn't recommend that, and I certainly wouldn't do that again. So I'm just gonna keep walking this way because here it seems like there have been some activities. See, some more swamp because the lake is just there. Some more swamp. I need to cross here. This has got quite a lot of challenges for one to do. I have to cross without getting wet. I'm gonna show you this. You'll see that crossing here is not easy at all on this grass, because you see here it's okay, but here it's a hole here, so you have to be careful how you put your foot. Okay, I'm walking through this grass. It's pretty high. I guess this is where bears come to sleep over winter. Hibernation is happening here, but I didn't know that. As I was walking, I could see some places where it looked like somebody was sleeping there. Maybe it's the bear. So I thought I need higher ground, so I walked up here to higher ground. I'm going to try and walk very, very carefully here. There's no other way here. I didn't want to stay on the main road because it defeats the merits of trying to learn more things. So I decided to walk through here, but there's no path. There's no path. I'm just trying to find level ground where I can walk, because anywhere else it just seems a little bit more dangerous, and it's really not the game I want to play. See, I've got my pepper spray on hand just in case, but because the village is so close, maybe Mr. Bear won't come now. That's my pepper spray. Where I stayed over there, they told me that when I come out of the building there, the hostel, there's a restaurant and a cafe, and said don't go left, go right, which means this way. They said if you keep going that way, bears are over there. So this side, even over there, it's a little bit safer from bears. But over there where I'm pointing, it's not. Bears on that side. Like one of my friends told me in Alden, Sergey, he hates bears. He's so scared of them. He said The worst thing that bears do to you is to grab you, open your scalp, and eat your brains out. And then after eating your brains, it goes for your stomach and your penis. I thought, oh my God, that was scary. So I don't want to lose any of that. I still want to have children. I'm back on this overgrown grass. This is where you have to be extremely careful. You don't have to worry about snakes here. Here you worry about bears. And since I'm a one-man crew, it's not as easy. I mean, I've watched other programs where these guys, they're attempting to do this and that and that, but then they've got a full crew and doctors and medics, and I'm thinking, when you look at the grass there, you can't just stand on that, because one, it's a hole, and you put your foot and boom, you're in a hole. There's the lake right there. The lake, it looks nearer, but it's not. It's a distance. I just want to be as close to that, and I can walk by the beach. Maybe then I'll be lucky. Let me show you the village of Kultux. See the mountain there? Trains go through there. There's a main road there that's going to Moscow, the other side, and the other side is going to Vladivostok. Over there, where we're pointing now, that's Vladivostok way. The other side is Moscow. Let me try to go through this. I didn't just wake up one morning and said, I'm going to the coldest place on earth, or I'm going to the deepest lake and walk, because the lake is cold and with a bit of snow as well falling. So I thought there'll be a nice beach, but no, there's no beach on that side. I think that's on the tourist side, which is Lisvyankaya. My pronunciation might not be very good. Some sand. Sand. It feels so good. Oh. Definitely bears here. That is not a dog's paw. There you have it. There's a few of them. I wonder what color is the bear's poop. Because there's a lot of poop here. It looks a bit gray. You stand here, you start worrying again. Because there's only my footsteps and bear paws. You can see that the bear walked here. I've got my pepper spray. Yeah, there's a few of these. I'm not gonna do a selfie, end up being eaten by a bear. There's no wolves here, but bears here. Lake Baikal. The water is very clear. It's like the neglected part of Lake Baikal, nothing at all on this side. The thing is, because there's no beach around Lake Baikal, some places yes, but not everywhere, so you can't really go and try to walk around it for days. And we're talking many kilometers from where I am in this little village of Kitkulaks to Listvyankaya. That's 3 hours drive. I'm not scared of the cold. I've already been at the coldest place on earth, so this is not very cold, just a little bit. Guys, this is what I'm telling you. You cannot walk even 100 meters or let's just say 500 meters near Lake Baikal. There's water on the path. You can't walk. Look, there's water everywhere. I need to walk over there. That's a lake there. You can't just walk. So you walk and then your walk is interrupted by water, and that water is cold. So, and I don't really fancy taking my boots and then carrying them on one arm, because I did not bring my walking sticks because I didn't need them. On hindsight, maybe I should have. But where was I going to use them? In the cold place? You can't. You have to keep your hands in your pocket. Your hands have to be inside your gloves and pockets. So I have to find a way. Okay, I fell. I had no choice as my boots wet and it's cold. My tricky bottoms as well covered in water, but what can you do? You have to cross. So my boots gets dry quick enough because I only have the pair I'm wearing and the flip-flops. That's it. Nothing else for seriously. The thing is, the water went right inside my boots, man. That there was nothing I could do, nothing at all. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, what is it that you really want in life? But fear and doubt create that mental block many of us suffer from, and once we start encountering that mental block, then it's more difficult to chase our dreams, to chase our goals, because something else is telling us, oh, it's not going to work. Or maybe friends or relatives and family saying, do you think that's going to work? The best thing is, listen to your own instincts, listen to yourself. And when you believe in yourself, of course, everything else falls into place. You got to believe in yourself. Let me look. I'd love talking to you guys, but in this part of the world, I can't just talk. I have to keep looking back. Obviously, you don't want to be onto a best plate. That's why I have to keep looking back and make sure I'm not being followed or hunted. I think that's a port. It looks like a port over there. I think when I reach the port, I should go back to the hostel and just go and chill, because I thought maybe I would walk 3, 4, 5 kilometers, but there's water everywhere that stops you from doing just that. There you have it. I apologize for the rough voice. I think the traveling I've been doing over the past 5 to 6 weeks has taken its toll on my voice, not on my body, because this body is a machine. This is a definitely machine, this body. I'm strong, I'm determined, I've got so much focus on what I'm doing. I want to succeed in everything that I put my hands on or put my thoughts on, because once I make a decision, I start planning it. I've been working on this in my head, but I've got something to tell you, yeah? Sorry, I'm trying to navigate through this swamp, grass, uneven ground, scattered snow. It's just horrible. And then they put that, I still have to try and cross. So what I was going to tell you is, always think before you do anything or before you say anything. I was approached by a soldier. A soldier came on a quad bike. He came from that angle there and stopped there. And he waved to me to go to him. Of course, you cannot say no, is it? You know, it's Russia, you cannot say no. So I walked there, and when I walked there, he didn't even ask for my name. The first thing was, are you alone? I said yes. And that was it. He was nice. He didn't ask for any papers or anything. If you think before you say anything, you could save yourself a lot of hassle and a lot of headaches. I don't visit countries and criticize countries. I mean, I've been to so many countries, and some countries you go there and some parts very nice, some people are horrible, but it's not my way of life to start talking bad about this country or that country. Not a single country is perfect, is it? You know, we have to face that. Oh my God, I have to try and jump this somehow. Let me try to cross this. The danger of doing things without thinking is that you could put yourself in a compromised position or in a very difficult situation. Walking now on the old road, Lake Baikal. It's beautiful even from here, but you can see I've been all over that side. You can get close, but you can't keep walking like that around it because there's water. The soldier who stopped me and asked a few questions told me that some places the water doesn't look so deep because it's far from the lake. It's like that's the water that the lake has pushed. He said if you keep walking, because there's grass as well, he said it gets deeper and deeper. He said up to shoulder deep. I thought, oh, I can't do that. And my feet ended up in some of the water there. So my toes are freezing, are frozen now. I feel like I'm walking on wood. I feel like my feet and my toes have become part of a wooden jigsaw. Oh, but I have to keep walking until I get to the hostel and ask them if there's anywhere I can warm my boots somewhere, because I need my boots for tomorrow.